Welcome to our channel. Whether you're backcountry skiing or running around the backyard, we have an activity tracker for you. Like every piece of gear you wear on your body day in and day out, fitness trackers are incredibly personal. Not only do they have to be comfortable and attractive, but they must also accommodate your lifestyle and when and how you like to work out. Did you just buy a Peloton? Or can you only squeeze in a lunchtime walk? Studies are mixed on their benefits, but there's never been a better time to find a powerful, sophisticated tool to help you optimize your workouts or just get in a few more steps every day. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is FITBIT Charge 4. The question I most often field is, should I get a FITBIT, Apple Watch, or Garmin? If you're asking that, you probably don't need Apple's or Garmin's advanced capabilities and are better off with a basic Fitbit. With every major tech company trying to eat their wearable lunch, it's remarkable that Fitbit's trackers remain affordable, attractive, and comfortable with an easy-to-use app and a huge devoted community. The Charge 4 is its best yet, with features like built-in GPS that I've seen only in much more expensive trackers. The Charge 4 also has some smart upgrades, like a zone minutes metric that encourages newbies to explore high-intensity exercise, and an outdoor workout category for rambling hikes and golf games. Fitbit also has the best sleep tracking hardware and software I've used. It's just too bad you can't access some of its best features without an $80 per year premium subscription. Number 9 is Garmin VENU SQ and SQ Music Edition. For several years, one version or another of Fitbit's Versa line has occupied this spot. But now that Garmin has its own entry-level square-shaped tracker, the VENU SQ edges out the latest Versa 3. It combines Fitbit's accessible price point with Garmin's accurate and granular fitness data. While many of its competitors have been touting blood oxygen monitoring and sleep tracking as high-end features, Garmin has been including those for years without charging an extra subscription fee. It comes in a variety of attractive colors, with a bright and responsive LCD touchscreen that has an always-on option. Number 8 is LETSFIT Fitness Tracker. LETSFIT smartwatch is a knockoff of the Fitbit Versa, right down to the font on the watch face. But the differences are obvious to anyone who has used and loved a real Versa. The latch is made from cheap plastic. The tracked metrics on the watch face are rudimentary. The Very Fit Pro app is unattractive and not a joy to consult. But it's waterproof and the pedometer is reasonably accurate. The battery life is about 1 week and the band is soft and comfortable. If you want an even cheaper, simpler tracker, I like the comfortable waterproof Xiaomi Mi Band 3, which also has a long-lasting battery. If you're willing to spend a little more, look for older Garmin or Fitbit models that regularly go on sale for well under $100. Number 7 is Apple Watch Series 6. Every year Apple releases a new watch, and every year we say the same thing. It's not necessary to upgrade if you already have an Apple Watch. But if you're looking to buy one for the first time, it's the best one you can get. Last year, Apple released two, the Series 6 and the SE. The Series 6 has all of the bells and whistles, including a faster charging time, blood oxygen monitoring, and integration with Fitness Plus, Apple's new on-demand streaming service that will integrate your workouts between the watch, your phone screen, and your Apple TV. The very existence of the SE irritates me. It's exactly like the Series 5 except without the blood monitoring tech, ECG, or always-on display. If you can still find an affordable Series 5, get that instead. However, the Series 3 still remains at the sweet price spot of just under $200. Like everyone who's found themselves pacing around the kitchen trying to close the red Move ring, I've found Apple's fitness rings are still the most addictive and effective fitness game I've come across. Number 6 is Garmin FORERUNNER 745. If you're a runner or triathlete, I recommend Garmin's FORERUNNER series. The latest is the FORERUNNER 745, which, like all of Garmin's watches, is one of the most accurate GPS trackers I've tried. It's incredibly light and small, waterproof to record your swims, and has all sorts of performance analysis tools to help you optimize your workouts for peak performance on race day. Like offering suggestions for recovery and predicting your race times. Garmin watches also integrate well with Garmin's specialized running tools with Strava, one of the most popular training apps. And it also has a partnership with Tax, a series of smart trainers. The 745 is just the latest one of the market, but there are more affordable versions. If you're not quite at a place where a $500 watch is a sensible investment, I recommend Garmin's entry-level models like the Forerunner 35, which have fewer specialized features, but great battery life. Number 5 is Garmin Lily. Garmin has a whole line of fashion watches, but they've always been wonky compared to their sporty counterparts. For example, the screen didn't reliably turn on when I turned my wrist towards my face, or the touchscreen was unreliable when I wanted to start an activity. However, the sport version of the Garmin Lily is undeniably gorgeous. The 34mm case is small, but still large enough to see my notifications and track activities with a swipe and a tap. Sadly, the estimated battery life of 5 days shortens considerably with overnight pulse ox sleep tracking. If you're not altitude training or suspect that you might be sick, obligatory warning that this is not a medical device, you probably should turn that feature off. Number 4 is Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. If you own or are lusting after an expensive Samsung Galaxy S21, you may want the Galaxy Watch Active. 8 out of 10 people on Wired recommends. It's light, attractive, and half the price of the Apple Watch. It's also dust and water resistant and has built-in GPS, continuous heart rate tracking, and cheery notifications when you accomplish the smallest fitness goals. You can even use your Samsung phone to charge it with the PowerShare feature. Aside from a few big names like Spotify and Strava, there aren't a lot of high-quality apps in Samsung's App Store, but the built-in apps work well. I also reviewed the Active 2, but unless you have your heart set on a digital bezel, the Active is the better deal. My colleague, Julian Chokadu, also likes the newer and less sporty Galaxy Watch 3, which adds blood oxygen saturation tracking and some other niceties, but at nearly double the price. Number 3 is Amazon Halo. Amazon has a history of throwing janky ideas at the wall and seeing what will stick. At first glance, a fitness band that asks you to strip down to your knickers to evaluate your body fat percentage seems like one of its worst. I also found the Halo's weekly activity points metric to be useless. I can accumulate that many points in a day. And I missed having a watch and activity tracker easily accessible on my wrist. However, as invasive as it sounds, the voice tone tracker affected real change in my relationship with my spouse. According to family therapist Terry Rial, any real-time biofeedback that helps you keep track of when you're starting to lose your cool can be helpful. If you find yourself becoming more irritable or reactive, as Rial might say, in this second year of quarantine, a tone tracker just might help. Number 2 is Garmin Instinct Solar. Everyone enjoys different activities, so it's hard to recommend a fitness tracker that will work for everyone. But on the chance that anyone likes the exact same things I do, casual backcountry camping, paddling, and trail running where you need GPS but not fully detailed maps, the Garmin Instinct Solar is my favorite sports watch. This year's update includes a pulse oximeter to track your blood oxygen levels while sleeping, the Garmin-specific body battery metric to tell you how pumped up you are for the day, and of course solar charging with a power glass face. Solar charging doesn't extend the battery life as much as you think, but it's a useful supplement, especially if you spend long periods outside. If you're in the market for a hardy GPS-enabled backcountry watch that charges you surreptitiously while you're paddling a canoe or chasing after your kids, the Instinct Solar is your best pick. Number 1 is AMAZFIT BIP. The AMAZFIT BIP may look more like a smartwatch than any other devices on this list, but as it runs its own software and has a very big focus on fitness, we've decided to include it in our list of the best fitness trackers. The AMAZFIT BIP's design has been influenced by the Apple Watch. There's no denying that. And it comes packed with tons of features including GPS, an accurate heart rate tracker, multi-sport tracking, sleep tracking, and VO2 max features too. If you're looking for a more watch-like design, the BIP will be up your street. It's lightweight too, and other highlights include the always-on display and strong battery life that should last around a month depending on your usage. That's it for this video, fans. Please like and subscribe and tell us which watch was your favorite.